Hello everybody, welcome to another Market Minute with Jake. I am your host, Jake Eldridge with Realty One Group Eminence. And in today's Market Minute, we're discussing the real estate activity for Gardnerville, Minden, Topaz, and Genoa, Nevada. If we take a look at the real estate activity for these four regions, it shows there's currently 78 homes actively for sale right now, and 43 out of that 78 indicated they would be eligible for FHA financing. I always make note of that because many buyers are not only taking advantage of historically low interest rates, but in addition to that, using FHA financing so they can put as little as 3.5% down as the down payment towards the purchase of that new home, when it used to be that sometimes you had to come up with upwards of 20% as the down payment in order to purchase a home. So when we dive right into the numbers, again, there was 78 homes actively for sale in these four regions. The highest list price was at $7,995,000, and the lowest list price at only $97,000. There was one home in that $0 to $100,000 price range, 4 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 16 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 8 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 6 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 7 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 6 homes in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 5 homes in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 14 homes in the $1 million to $2 million price range, 3 homes in the $2 million to $3 million price range, 5 homes in the $3 million to $4 million price range, 1 home in the $5 million to $7 million price range, and 1 home in the $7 million to $10 million price range. So when we break all of those numbers down, it indicates that the median list price for a home in Gardnerville, Minden, Topaz, and Genoa is sitting at about $799,000, with the average list price being $1.3 million. If we look at the days on market activity for the region, it is very similar to every else, with the homes flying off the shelves. The median days on market is only at 24 days and the average at only 50 days. Now, as you know, this is why I do like to break things down even further for you guys. With inventory being so limited, I think it is very important for a home buyer right now to pay attention to 4 things. First, make sure you are looking at anything that is in a new status. This is going to be the most recently listed homes for sale. Second, make sure you are looking at anything that's in a back on market status. That status indicates that the home sellers had actually previously accepted an offer to purchase their property, but for whatever reason, the buyer backed out of that transaction. Now, that simply could be because they were unable to obtain financing to make the purchase, but it also might be due to home inspections or appraisals. But the good news for a home buyer actively searching right now is these home sellers that have their home in a back on market status are very motivated to get that home back into contract again and moving forward towards a successful close of escrow. So be sure to keep your eyes on those homes that are in the back on market status. Next, we have homes that are in an extended status. This status indicates that the home was on the market for quite some time usually, and the contract between the sellers and the listing agent likely expired, resulting in them having to relist the home and fill out that contract again. Now, with the next status after that, I would recommend looking at anything that is in a reduced status. This is pretty obvious. It means that the home sellers have reduced the price, and this is likely because it may have been listed a little bit too high and they were not seeing any activity and not getting offers. So again, that's very advantageous for those of you out there actively searching for a home to keep your eyes on those. So when I break the numbers down solely based on those that are in that new back on market, price reduced, or extended status, 16 out of the 78 total homes actively for sale in the region fit into one of those 4 categories. And 11 out of that 16 indicated they would be eligible for FHA financing. The highest list price was at $6,595,000, and the lowest list price at $415,000. There were 6 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 1 home in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 2 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 3 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 1 home in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 2 homes in the $1 million to $2 million price range, and 1 home in the $5 to $7 million price range. So when I break those numbers down, it indicates that the median list price for a home in Gardnerville, Minden, Topaz, or Genoa that's sitting in one of those 4 statuses of new, back on market, price reduced, or extended status, the median list price sits at about $662,000, with the average list price at $1 million. So that's it for today's Market Minute with Jake. If you enjoy this content, make sure you click that like button. If you do have any friends or family that might actively be searching for a home to purchase or who need help with the sale of their existing home, I'd love the opportunity to talk with them. So please feel free to tag them in this video as well. Now, there are a few ways that you can reach me. First and foremost, you can call me 7 days a week on my cell phone at 775-378-4976. You can also email me at jakeeldridge32@gmail.com. Or if you are watching on Facebook, simply click that send message button, and you can use Facebook's messenger service to send an instant message with your questions. And I am always happy to answer that way as well. So thank you again for watching, and have a great night.